Hello everyone, this is Duck2. Welcome to another mod overview follow-up config related video on one bar. So this is pretty much for covering in that all the extra stuff that I actually forgot about because I didn't realize that it actually had any things you could tweak. So you can actually change the color, you can just change if it displays anything and all this other stuff. So the last video is pretty much just a general sort of thing of what displays what by default, and this is all the cosmetic and customization stuff. So we can do this here to, completely remove one bar if you don't use it, that's fine. Say others do want to use it, but you don't want to use it, you can turn it off. You can show numbers or not, so this will instead disable showing absorption and hardcore indicators. So, yeah, if we just go into here and dig down, we can't see the numbers whatsoever, unfortunately. We can't see any effects that I still have left on me. So that's just a completely simple health bar. I don't have something like poison, do I? I can just apply real quick to myself and see if, yep. Okay, so we can see in that the actual effects for things like poison, the width, so on will still display, but you're not going to see the numbers. The breath bar for some reason just doesn't display anything that's absorption, and otherwise I assume, like it says, is not supposed to display. Let's just go something like a golden apple, which I know will do it for us. Okay, so we can see those then, apparently. Interesting, so you can see the numbers for those at least, but everything else you're not going to see at all, so that's interesting. Let's see, we'll go into here, and we can check the estimates for potions. So that just turns off text and bars for natural regeneration, hunger effects, poison, and so on. So if we actually give ourselves poison again, that is not going to change anything, it's just going to be the same as health for the most part, so that's for the bar part, not the number. And I guess there we have UHC mode, which is obviously for the ultra hardcore. If you want to use it for that, for natural regeneration and so on, if you want things to display in that sort of way. Pretty self-explanatory, I guess. Every color is preceded by opacity, value, and hex. Okay, so you've got the colors of the bars as well, or the, sorry, text color, I should say. So we can change this to whatever we want as long as we know what the hex code is. We'll just go like F something. So go red-ish, I think that's red. I'll have to change nightlight. So you've got the text color blending, not exactly in with the health bar, but still, you know, of a red color rather than the white contrasting with it. Making it easy to read, so if we want to change this back, we can. As long as you know what the hex color is, you should be fine. Which can be tricky. And then we've also got the background color, which I assume is for the actual... No, that's not going to do it. Is that going to do anything? No, okay, we'll just do... Let's do that. And we'll do... FF, there we go. We'll swap them around. I'll swap them around, and that way we'll easily be able to see the opposite effect. So we can see that there. Background, though. Does that feel like when you take damage and it's not showing much? I guess? Something like that? That might be the case. I'm just going to take some full damage and see if that is what it is. That would be my guess on what it means by background. Yeah, so it's when it's not showing any bar, really. That's just the behind part there. We've got effects, bad effects, writable entities, other bars, and experimental. So if you want to change the color for any of those, I'm not going to do any of that because it's all self-explanatory. If you want to change the health color, bar to whatever you want, besides what the default is, say, we'll just do the actual something. We can have it changed to that. And the rest is obviously what it is. Just changing the color to whatever other option you want. You can also enable or disable the percentage for resistance effects. The same applies to the fire overlay if you're on fire, or fire resistance maybe, and then fire damage multiplier also. So there's that for toggling and whatever other colors you want to enable or change. Negative effects there. Health color, vertical horse bar. Interesting. I didn't see that at all. Okay, we'll actually change that and then jump color. I'm gonna go to the horse if I can find them wherever they went. Where did they go? They're going over here now, apparently. Yep. So we'll go over here. I don't see anything. So it's... Alright then. It said vertical. Other bars. Writable. Yes. I didn't see that at all. On like the side of the bar or the side of the other or something? Oh, that thing in the center, I didn't even see that at all. Oops, so it's right under the crosshair. If that was part of the original, then good eyes, but yeah, I did not see that at all before. So let's enable that. Yeah, I don't see it at all now. So it's not changing it to vertical, or it's not displaying anything, which is likely, I think, the case. So there's no horizontal and there's no horizontal option, I think. There, other bars, things for like experience if you want to change that one. Armor line, being visible or not, or above it, I guess. The held food one, which is kind of like a... whatchamacallit, kind of like the, I forget what it's called. The Apple Core type mod, I guess, kind of like that. We'll just take damage and see if it hovers over the bar or something, or surrounds the bar in a way. Maybe taking enough for it. I am on peaceful, so it's not going to show it. That's probably why. There we go. So that'll show it there, as you can see. So the sort of the green bar there. Kind of particular to see, but either way. So yeah, so there's that. Otherwise, what else do we have? Held food. Okay, so there's it just displaying it. Wasted, so I'm assuming if like you're not really... Okay, so I'm assuming an amount on consumption, or it's just like how much is being not used, or... Actually, no, yeah, how much is not being used, and that wouldn't applying to the bar, I assume. And then exact or less, so if it is exactly that amount, or less than that amount, I don't know if that coincides with waste. You've got vanilla-like fraction counters, which there's no information on, apparently, and showing when you're getting hungrier by activities as well, so stuff for saturation, I assume. Check to see the number, so the number there is saturation, which obviously doesn't, which works along with hunger, doesn't, so just get some steak. So you can see green there that I assume nothing's being wasted, then there's the bar there showing that it has been wasted. And then we've got, obviously, the 0 number as saturation, I assume. Yep, so that's just doing that, just by running. Or the actual 50-something, which I assume is, like, how much is changing by activities, like running or swimming or something. That would be my guess as to what that refers to. And that seems to be it. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.